I'm late for work. I'm supposed to be in by 6.
But if the charges really have been dropped, shouldn't we have heard by now? I mean, had it in writing.
I told you it's all sorted out.
Then why is Jimmy coming? If it's all been dealt with, like you say, what have you got to talk about?
Look, you know Jimmy and the law. He knows what the catches are and if it could get stripped up later on.
Well, that makes sense. Only don't let him flog you anything.
Knock off burglar alarms. Ah, but he is my brother, you know. Besides, he thinks the world of you.
He thinks the world of anything in skirts.
Can I ask him to stop home for his tea?
Go on, the kids might like it.
Ah, great. See you, love.
Sure.
I tell you, Billy, if you'd seen it in a film, you wouldn't have believed it. There was knock-off stuff in a plastic bag soaking in with nappies. And I was over the road in this car watching her let the beggars in. No search warrants, but in they went all the same.
And how did Jackie cope with that?
Ah, it's tremendous. She's used to it, man.
Well, Doreen's not. She thinks... Well, I mean, I've let her think that I've managed to get these charges dropped. And I hear it's all set for Monday.
I'll level with her then. I always do with Jackie.
You don't.
About where all the bread comes from, I do, you know.
Well, you don't elaborate, especially where there's a woman involved.
Ah, well, that's different. Besides, she knows we're basically all right. It isn't the odd bird that bothers Jackie. It's the thought of me being inside that screws her up.
She waited for you, didn't she?
Yeah, she did that once. But I don't know if she ever would again. Be harder now because she's got the kids.
If I offer no evidence, I could go down for what, 3 months? How will Joe manage, do you think?
Never mind, Doreen. How will you?
I'll do it standing on my head. Besides, the most likely thing I'll get is a suspended sentence. I've got things going for me. Previous good character, householder, in work.
You're wrong there, Billy. Look, if I was in your position, I wouldn't go sacrificing myself. I'd say, you got yourself into it, girl. You stand up there and talk and help me out.
Ah, but you wouldn't know.
It's not all arts and flowers with girls at that age, Billy. They matured that early. Now, it's a known fact. He didn't have to rape her, did he?
Hey, now, come on.
Nothing against Tracy. I mean, that's girls these days.
You just use women anyway.
Don't sacrifice yourself.
How can a suspended
You'll
sentence...
go down. And I'll tell you another thing. After a few days being banged up, you'd be screaming to get out. I've been there, and I know it, Billy. 3 months, it'd crucify you.
Well, if you want a babysitter, you could always ask our Tracy.
Well, at least it'd mean we knew where she was.
Unless you want Jackie tied to the house.
Now, why would I want that?
Hey, come on, Jim. Isn't it time you got off? If she's expecting you, just go.
Hey.
Hey, I'll see you on Monday then. Outside.
Yeah, go on, shove off.
Outside where? What's on Monday, Jimmy? Hey, come on. You've only been in the house a couple of hours. What's this you've got him into now?
Me got him into? You must be joking, girl.
All right, Jimmy, all right.
Well, don't you think we've had enough trouble?
Leave off him, Doreen, will you? It's me you should be giving stick to, not him. He means he'll see me outside court. Next Monday's the date of the hearing.
What hearing? I thought you said you got those charges dropped.
There's no way that he could have done.
He did a deal.
It's the police who prosecute, not Montague. It goes ahead no matter what he wants. It has to. It's a criminal offence.
And you strung me along.
That's right. And you know why? Because I'd had it up to here. I needed time to sort my head out, Doreen. You know, I wanted it to stop all those endless arguments.
I see. Well, I'll tell you something, Billy. Those endless arguments are going to start again. If you're in court on Monday, you'll offer some defence. Never mind, Tracy. You can't take the risk of being sent to prison.
I agree, Doreen. I agree.